Alhamdulillah. I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
What this guy's been through, we're all lucky that we got to see him fight tonight. And I'm hearing rumors of other things that I didn't know about that you guys will hear about when he comes out later, I'm sure. Apparently, he was in the hospital. He broke his foot. Yeah. So, 3 weeks ago. So he has 2 broken toes and a bone in his foot that's broken or something like that. That's what his corner was telling me. And never told anybody, walking around. So, I mean, he is one of the toughest human beings on the planet, and he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and seriously, you have to start putting him up there at GOAT status with, you know, whoever else you think is the GOAT.
So what do you do? I mean, obviously you respect him, you give him his time, do you talk to him and say, hey man, we still got some ideas for you? I don't ever, listen, when guys want to fight, they want to fight. If they don't want to fight, they don't want to fight. Let them take some time off, let him heal, not physically, but emotionally heal. With what he's going through from losing his father. I said, we're all lucky we got to see what we saw tonight.
Well, other things. I mean, when he got here, I believe on September 11th, he had the mumps. And mumps, and you know, so it took him out 2 weeks of training, you know, and he got the mumps, I guess, the day before his father's event in Russia. So he came here with the mumps. And he tried training a couple of days really light, but then he got so sick he had to be hospitalized. So he was in the hospital for 3 days. He comes out, you know, and I'm like going, oh, I'm ready shitting, man. I'm going, oh, man, we're fighting such a great warrior like Justin, and we're already starting off on the bad foot. And I'm like going, this really sucks, you know. So he starts training really light 1 week. And then the second week we had to get some sparring in because, I mean, without sparring, you don't know where you're at. So we have one sparring session. He looked okay, not like I wanted him to look, but he looked okay, you know. And the second sparring session, he was looking great. And all of a sudden, midway in the second round, boom, he stops. I go, what the heck happened? Broke his freaking toe. And I'm like, oh, great. You know, broken toe. Now we have to wait more time, you know, for him to heal before we can start training again. You know, so that really jacked everything up, you know. But at the end of the day, like I said, we all have things that happen, mishap in camp. This was just one of our worst for him. I mean, you know, and the one thing he said, like 6 days out before the event, he said, Coach, he goes, my toe may be broken, but my mind is not. And you know, we worked on stuff like that forever, from his father to me, that when he said that my mind is not, I already knew that we're winning this fight no matter what. And he looked, in all honesty, his last sparring sessions, he looked fantastic. The last sparring session he had, he sparred with Usman, his cousin, who's a phenom. He looked so incredible. I said, oh, we're good. We're good. So really, if things didn't go our way, you wouldn't hear me talking about this, because then we're crying sour grapes, and I didn't want to do that. But due to the fact that he did win, I just stayed out the facts. You know, it was the worst camp for us.
Давай, ett meter snart, 10 sekunder. Давай. 5. Давай. Tid. Давай. And 4. Давай. تعيط عجيب. Feed. ما شاء الله. 1 sekund s ovim na ono. Давай. Крис, на, давай, сектор. Давай. Все.
Good work with Islam and Maga this morning. Good work, brother. Get it in. What happened to his head? Did you guys hit teeth?
I almost broke my face.
Oh! Look! Look!
Знаешь что, я знал, если мы туда не пойдем, он сверху кинет, поэтому я разобрался.